money, but it was my family office. But it muddies the waters. So if you have a contract, especially working here, and somebody sent a bum letter, as soon as it's a lawyer, it shuts down. It muddies the waters. And I was about to make some major announcements. You want to hear one?
Sure.
I'm now the chairman of Revolt right now, and I also I have 15.
You don't deserve to be the chairman of Revolt.
I got you. So I'm now the chairman of Revolt with a pathway.
Again,
You see, because he wants to trigger me, and I want you to acknowledge that. So I'm now Cam's boss, the chairman of Revolt with a pathway to acquisition. I've been trying to buy
now,
Revolt.
how do we know this is not cap? We ain't see this on deadline.
Can you stop yelling? Can you stop interrupting me, please? So deadline didn't make the announcement for this particular situation. They didn't want to. I had an announcement I was going to make with BT, but Paramount stepped in and they said do it later, and they didn't want to be a part of this mess. But it will be in something. This gets played tomorrow, so the announcement will be in the trades tomorrow. So I've been trying to buy Revolt, and I also just did a 25 episode deal for my podcast for Bosses Take Losses, and I'm putting all my content on Revolt.
Dope.
Yes, so that I can see how to monetize. I have to put together a certain kind of a plan for acquisition.
Nah, bro. I ain't know you be lying like this, bro. I ain't know you be lying like this, yo. It's sad. They told me, but when a nigga your man, you don't pay attention to a lot of shit. I didn't know, bro, that you a flagrant liar like this, man. Now, look, Talk with Fleet come on tomorrow, 5 p.m. on Revolt's YouTube. But that was that he talked about last week. So part 2 will be out this Friday on Revolt YouTube about what he talked about this week. But I'll say this one thing. This is what I will say. The nigga called Revolt last week and say he wants to put his content on Revolt channel. Revolt programming is booked up until 2026. They don't have any room for programming. So maybe in 2026 or whatever. So I have 2 more shows I could do this year. And so when I found that out, I called my man Fendi, because I know what Fendi and Dame speak. I said, yo, tell Dame, I'll put his shows on my slot on Revolt, because I have 2 more shows I could put on Revolt, if I can executive produce the shows. I said he did it for me. When I needed help, he put my albums out on Roc-A-Fella, and I let him executive produce them. I'm trying to do the same thing for you. I got 2 slots left. If you want 2 shows on Revolt this year, and you wasn't getting paid because you said you do it for free, I got a couple of dollars for you. I'm just the executive producer of the show. He tell Fendi. First he tell Fendi, yeah, he like, I ain't bet. Nah, I'm the Godfather. He can't executive produce my shows, Dang, their own God kids don't want you. How you the Godfather for anything? Your word don't count no more. You don't got teeth. You have dentures. Your word don't mean nothing. You fell off the Mount Rushmore of Harlem a long time ago. But we'll address it all tomorrow and Friday. But don't say I ain't trying to help out. You didn't want me to executive produce your TV shows. Could have walked right in for you. See you tomorrow. Talk with Flea, nigga.
What's up, world? I'm your host, Pep Talk, for another edition of Low Key News. In today's hip-hop/entertainment news, former CEO of Roc-A-Fella Records, Damon Dash, was on the Breakfast Club podcast where he made claims that he is the new chairman of Revolt Television and is now Cameron's boss. You guys saw the video. I don't know what to make of this. Cameron has clapped back saying that Dame is a Jack and a Beanstalk liar, that these claims are untrue, and he's going to expose just how untrue they are on the next episode of his new podcast. My take on this, Dame, if you are not telling the truth, which it looks like Cameron may have receipts that you may not be telling the truth, this is not a good look, man. We don't ever want to lie to kick it, no matter how tough it gets out there. My hats are off to Dame Dash. I hope he bounces back, and I have a feeling that there's a lot of other people out there that hope Dame Dash bounces back and starts to get in the groove and does his thing again and get back to the plateau where Dame Dash belongs. Me personally, I hate to see this amongst black brothers, us tearing down each other, but it is hella funny. You know what I'm saying? It is hella entertaining, man. But Dame, the Breakfast Club interview was very interesting. Co-host Lauren LaRosa has made claims that Dame is not, in fact, not the CEO, or not CEO, but chairman of Revolt Television. There's been no claims. Revolt has no idea what Dame Dash is talking about. So, man, that's not a good look, bro. We got to stop the cap. Dame, I'm sure you're going to bounce back, man. You've established a lane in the podcasting world, in the YouTube world. So I would just run with that, Dame, man. We ain't got a lot of kick it, man. We know you're going to bounce back, bro. I don't think they're as broke as they claim you are. And if you are, so what? See, the problem ain't with being broke. The problem is if you wake up broke and you don't go try to get no money. If you ain't trying to get no money, I tell your mama's mama you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Dame Dash, man. I hope you bounce back from this, Dame. Bounce back in the best way possible, Dame Dash. On the lowest of keys, we salute you, man. You one of Harlem's finest, Harlem legends. I hope you and Cameron can hash this out because we don't want to see this, man. We want to keep y'all in our memories as the dudes that ruled the late 90s, the early 2000s. Roc-A-Fella Records, man, Dipset. So that being said, let's cut all this, tearing black man down, tearing one another down, man. We got to build each other up. Y'all see what they trying to do. You one of Harlem's finest, no matter what Cameron says, losing your teeth don't make you not one of Harlem's finest, man. So I hope you bounce back from this in the best way possible, man. This is getting ugly, man. Charlamagne and Dame Dash need to go on and do the celebrity boxing match, man, and just go ahead and get it in, bro, because y'all already have fighting words, man. It ain't nothing left to do but lace them up, man, and get in that ring. You guys jump in the comments and let me know what you think. Is Dame full of shit? Is Dame capping? Is Dame the new chairman of Revolt Television and YouTube, on YouTube? Y'all let me know, man. I don't know, man. This is getting out of hand. Shout out to Dame Dash. Shout out to Charlamagne the God, the Breakfast Club. Until next time, I'm your host, Pep Talk. For Low Key News, stay low key. Peace.